Hola, ¿cómo está? My name is Ini. I'm a senior at McKinney North High School, and today I'll be breaking down timing pattern number 1, the basic objectives. So, timing patterns are very important. They're basically the basis for a lot of things that you're going to be doing when you play. And the thing about these exercises like this, is that they tend to not get prioritized. People are attracted to the fun stuff. I want to ram out these flam drags and these Swiss Army triplets off the left, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool and all. Like, keep that passion, keep that fire. It's just there's more important things. Because I used to be that kid. I was definitely that kid. I was playing cheesy poos before I was playing timing through the important stuff. So let's focus today on the things that are prioritized, which is stuff like timing patterns. So I'm going to play this exercise 2 ways with you guys. We're going to play it how it's actually written, the 4-2-1 version. So we're going to have 4 counts of each partial, 1, E, and then we're going to do the 2 counters, repeat the 2 counters, and then we're going to do the 1 counters and repeat that 4 times, right? And then we're going to fill it in. And the fill in is called a grid. It would be called 16-note accent, one note accent moving forward. And we're gonna do that afterwards. But let's just play it stock first, okay? Here we go. Focus on prepping on the end. Try not to be forceful with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, prep on the end. You guys know that. All right. Here we go. Count out loud. Here we go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E, a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E, 3 E and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and 4 E and a 1. Right? So you see how when you count out loud with the metronome, that you are the metronome. You see what I'm saying? And that connection between your head, your brain up here, and your hands is so crucial in building your fundamentals and your skills, right? So what I want you guys to think about is connecting what you're playing with the metronome that's not only playing out loud, but what's playing in your head as well. Because you're ultimately creating a rhythm. You see what I'm saying? Like, for example, when you're playing the ands, your hand are playing the and the metronome is on the downbeat, you're creating eighth notes with the metronome. You see what I'm saying? So that connection is a very crucial part in understanding exercises like this. All right, before we move on to the next tempo, let's play it like a grid. So we're going to fill in all the 16th notes, right? All the 16 note taps, all right? Keep counting. 5, 6, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Right? So that's a very good way to build up this exercise, right? We're going to move on to the level 1 tempo. And a good thing to do, a good exercise would be to grab a friend. Grab a friend and be like, hey, could you play, check for me, which would be what we just played, the grid. And then I'm going to play, the actual stock version, which is just the 1 note timing, right? Because then he or she would be checking you. You guys would be checking each other. Are you guys being rhythmically in time, right? Do you guys have that integrity? So let's play it at the level 1 tempo now. This is start. 5, 6, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Great. So you can go back, you can slow that down as much as you want to. You can play check while I'm playing the exercise, or do it vice versa, do whatever you need to do. And personally, I like going back and playing these exercises at these slow tempos, because as I'm playing right now, I'm actually thinking in my head some of the inconsistencies that I have, you know, and it reminds me that you have to constantly get better. You know, you don't ever get to a point where you maxed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can always be getting better. Because I'm realizing, you know, some of my placements of notes were, you know, either a little too early or a little too late. You know what I'm saying? So we all have inconsistencies here and there. That's why it's always good to go back and slow it down. You know, nobody's perfect. It just makes you more mature of a player, because you're realizing, you know, the things that you have to fix. So that's timing pattern number 1. If you stayed to the end, I really appreciate it, because you're doing well for not only yourself, but you're doing well for the program as well. So, you know, you guys keep working, keep drumming, stay healthy, and keep having fun with stuff like this. I'll see you guys later.